Well, we are at Ball Mountain Lake. There's signs everywhere that says open 8 a.m. to 3:30. Nobody in the office, no maps or anything. Seems to be just a short road off the main road. There's Route 130 right there. So you can see the cars going by. And then there's this tiny little parking area, which I can't tell if these are workers or day use people. But and then there's the road to the dam, I guess. So we'll let the boys out. We'll grab the leash and see what we get. October 1st in Vermont. Not quite turned yet for color. Just starting. Just a little red and gold. Looks nice. Pretty. It's a cold day. Cold fall day. It's about 45 to 50 out, and it's 100% humidity. It's misty and raining, but not bad. Not enough to get the camera wet. We'll just stay out from under the trees. Ball Mountain Lake. Army Corps of Engineers. If you know engineers, they're a little anal. So here's a spot broken through the thing, and a trail that goes down to who knows where. I'm trying to find a map. Maybe we'll take some of these trails, but I didn't know how long the walk was from the car, so I didn't bring any of my hiking gear. We just grabbed the camera and the dogs and the leash. So we're just hanging out, walking the road until we get to what I hope will be the dam, and maybe there'll be a map there, and I won't have to walk all the way back. We've gone about a mile so far, so it's a bit. Dakota's in his usual spot, way in the back, saying, when are we going to turn around? Come on, buddy. You can see the fog is lifting a little bit. Hold still a little bit. But the mountaintops are still in the clouds. Hopefully this will burn off and we'll get some solar today. Look at this. What a nice bowl this is. Let me widen you out a little bit. What a neat view, huh? Again, Army Corps of Engineers. They have knocked down all the trees that would hinder this view. This little spot here, it's a little picnic area with a gazebo. And the clouds are just starting to wisp away. Look at them moving over the trees. That one just evaporated while I tried to focus. But there's the river down there. I wonder if maybe the lake doesn't exist because there's not enough water. Okay, let's keep hiking. Well, we just met some really nice folks, some local people that hiked here with a nice couple that looked like they were pretty well bundled up for snow weather, but they had two nice fluffy poodle type animals, and they were pretty well behaved, but they were the people who had left the bag of poop in the plastic bag, so they assured me they were going to pick it up, but we'll check on the way back. But they gave me some information about the area from what they know, since they're local and they hike here all the time, and they say it's great that the gates are closed because they can let their dog run and they won't see many people and no cars. But they don't know why it's closed, because it's normally open until Columbus, and it's not Columbus weekend yet. We'll let you know when we get there. Maybe another mile or two. All right, talk to you later. There's a gate and a road that goes somewhere. That might be one of the other trails. We've seen maps of this place that say there's trails in the Ball Mountain area, but we're now going over the hill and coming down. switch this around. So we just met another couple, two females, two ladies, upper age, my age, kind of old, and they had a nice lab that was pretty friendly. But they said this this road from the gatehouse there, the main office, is about 3 miles round trip, and we're a little more than halfway, so that's good. The nice thing is it's a road, so the dogs aren't getting all mud since it's a wet day, and we're having fun. But they encourage us to continue all the way to the dam and get pictures from the dam. So stay tuned. There's probably good stuff there. There's a nice power line. I always like to hike power lines. They can be fun. Okay. The boys are finding lots of things to sniff and lift their legs on, so I guess we're having fun. Here we go. Back on the trail. Again, Army Corps of Engineers, I don't know, storm drain here. They don't mess around. They plan on things that are going to last forever. It looks like a major bunker. What are you eating? What are you guys eating? No eating stuff. All right, got a sign coming up. Let's see what the sign says. So, Ball Mountain Dam, West River, completed 1961, length 915 feet, cost $10 million, height 265 feet, capacity 17 billion gallons. Brochure available. I like it. Now here is the West River Trail. This is the same trail that comes out of the campground. So the campground trail comes all the way down here, and some of the people I've met on this trail have told me that it's a nice rail trail. So that means it's pretty moderate in any ups or downs, pretty level, and probably a nice wide trail. So we might check that out. There's supposed to be a waterfall along it, so we might even hike up from here. Who knows? And here we are at the end of the road, which I assume is also the dam. Ooh, look at this. We get to walk across this thing. There's the spillway for now this is the dam that holds the water back. So that could be full of water. And this is the lake, which has been a pretty droughty year, so this would be a bad time for the camera to let loose. But it's pretty neat. If you come to Vermont, this might be a good place to come. Let's see what that is right now. Looks like a rock. I thought it was eating something. Here's a little thing about the hydro capacity and how the generators work. We got 2.196 megawatts, 975 Vermont homes, clean renewable energy. Cool. Generators 6 units. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get to the bottom. I don't know if you've ever noticed these before, but these are rebars they've put in and cemented to hold the rock in place, so that as the ice and snow gets behind it and freezes, it won't push the rocks off and cause rocks to slide down into a mess like this pile here. They did this to Niagara Falls back in the 60s, I think. This was popular in the 60s, I guess. This dam was built in the 60s. I don't think it works. what happens is the rocks fall out and you just have all these ugly rebars all over the place. But anyways, we're down at the bottom. It's neat. We are at the top of the dam, and there's a trail down, and I don't think we're going to take it. I think Dakota's too tired, but it's just a switchback back and forth all the way down to where the water comes out, and they must have a big pipe down there where the water comes out, because there's no water undercutting the dam. That must be the spillway at the moment. Pretty neat. It's a beautiful valley. It's too bad the colors haven't changed yet. Would make a much better video. We're just sitting here on the back of the dam, just contemplating all of this and how man can just change things to be its liking, and how this was probably a beautiful wild river in the 50s. They started putting this dam in 1959, finished it in 1961. Just had a peregrine falcon fly over the top of us. I couldn't get the camera up fast enough, but think of the people that lived here in the 40s and 50s that watched this dam go up and wondered what the heck, wondered if it was worth controlling some flooding and stuff like that. They had Irene, and I don't know, what was Irene, 2011, 2012, and it pretty much still decimated a whole lot of Vermont, because it was mostly on the smaller streams, and this, I guess, held pretty good. Probably, they say, it probably kept a lot of damage downstream from happening, but it's pretty neat. The boys are Caesar wants to keep going, and Dakota says I'm going to take a rest and contemplate the stream. Wonder if there's good fishing just up there. Wonder how far up this actually goes. It's pretty neat. Living with artificial light here. One thing I'll tell you about coming to Vermont: if you come to Vermont, don't bring any food. I bought this on the street, or on the road out exploring. It's a ham and cheese. It's not a croissant, but it's something like a croissant or a turnover, a stromboli or something. It's just awesomely nice. You can't really see it, there's no light over there, but every half mile there's a fancy dining experience that you really should experience. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You might bring the essential coffee and hot chocolate or whatever you drink in the morning or before you go to bed, but get out and experience Vermont. Experiencing Vermont is hiking, driving, enjoying the roads, the sightseeing, and the food. Awesome food. And the dogs are just sitting here miserable watching me eat. And they've eaten. They had a big bowl of food. But these are great.